to be a Daniel, dare to stand alone, dare to have a purpose firm, dare to make it known.
Hi, JA kids!
My name is Martessa.
And my name is Kristen.
Welcome to Step 4 of the 12 steps for kids that could keep us from ever having to use alcohol or drugs.
Last week, we learned how Peter decided to let Jesus take charge of his life, and as a result, he walked on water.
That's right, and after Step 3 comes Step 4. What does it say, Kristen?
I will look at my bad choices and why I make them.
That sounds hard. I don't like thinking about my bad choices.
It is hard to think through our mistakes, but it is important because it helps us heal.
What do I need healing from?
Bad choices cause pain on the inside, and Jesus does not want us to hurt. He asks us to think through our bad choices so we can heal.
Hey, I think I have just the story for that.
What is it called?
The Monkey and the Apples.
Sounds like a good one. Let's begin.
There once lived a monkey named Eddie. He lived way out in the heart of a beautiful jungle.
Eddie spent his days wandering out on adventures, climbing trees, and eating delicious fruit.
One day while exploring, he arrived at the nearby village.
Eddie poked around a few homes, when suddenly he spotted a big bowl of red ripe apples in one of the windows. He knew those apples were not his to take, but the shining fruit looked so tempting.
Eddie the monkey quickly looked both ways, grabbed an apple in each hand, then darted back into the trees.
Ah, at last the apples are mine,
Eddie thought to himself.
I can't wait to taste them. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Eddie happily sniffed his prized apples, but was surprised to smell nothing at all.
He tried biting into them, but hurt his teeth.
He tried cracking them open on a rock, but the apple only made a loud clonk.
These apples were made of wood. They were fake. But oh, they looked so delicious.
When the other monkeys found Eddie and his apples, he hid them behind his back and held on tight. That way no one would touch his special apples.
Once alone, Eddie proudly admired his new treasures.
The wooden apples glistened red in the sun and seemed perfect to him. He even forgot about his hunger.
But as he stepped near a fruit tree, he sniffed the sweet smell of bananas and remembered how hungry he was.
The problem was, Eddie could not reach for the real bananas because his hands were full.
So on Eddie walked, feeling very sorry for himself.
The longer he held the apples, the heavier they grew.
He was tired, hungry, and could not climb trees or collect fruit with his hands full.
The more he looked at the fruits in the jungle, the more his stomach growled with hunger.
At last, he gave up, dropped the wooden apples to the ground, and reached up for his meal. Finally, Eddie was a happy monkey holding a nummy banana. The end.
Wow, what a great story.
Yes, it was, and it has an important message for you kids, too.
Right. Like the little monkey, we sometimes hold on to things that don't help us.
We might hold on to bad choices, like Eddie did when he would not let go of the stolen apples.
We might also hold on to anger, pain, stress, or sadness.
When we hold on to bad choices, we cannot enjoy the good things Jesus gives us in life.
That's right, and the only way we can become happy again is by letting go.
But how do you let go?
Well, first I write out my bad choices and how I feel about them on a piece of paper.
Wait! When I remember my bad choices, I push those thoughts away. It hurts too much to think about them.
I understand that feeling. But do you know what I discovered?
What?
When I write out my bad choices and let Jesus take them, I become happier. Jesus can take away your bad choices too and give you good feelings instead.
Just like Eddie the monkey when he let go of the fake apples to eat real bananas.
Yes, exactly. And that reminds me of what we are learning in Step 4. Now remember that Step 4 says, I will look at my bad choices and why I make them. Let's say it together. I will look at my bad choices and why I make them.
Remember that it is normal to mess up sometimes.
But when you do mess up, write it out and tell Jesus all about it. He will take away your pain and give you good feelings instead.
Be sure to tune in next week at 8:50 for another step and another story.
And if you want to read the original story of the monkey and the apples, visit alltimeshortstories.com. And now repeat after me. Be bold.
Be bold.
Be brave.
Be brave.
Be different.
Be different.
I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
Tune in next time.
Dare to be a Daniel. Dare to stand alone. Dare to have a purpose firm. Dare to make it known.